Hi guys, I'm back again. I'm doing an overnighter with John, Northeast Bushcrafter, and we're at Northern Wilderness Bushcraft Moot, and we're going to do a spot of bushcraft, a spot of wild camping, amongst other things. And it's a beautiful day for it, and I think there's a few people already here. See if I can sneak up on them without being spotted. Doesn't seem to be like anybody around, although I can see the stove going, see a bit of smoke. Any sign of life. I'm like a stealthy ninja sneaking through the forest here. Hello, anybody home? Is there anybody in? Take John's new axe. He told you he was getting a hold of us. Very nice. I got a chance to be down there, so I'll nip down there and introduce myself, say hello. It's good to be back.
One of the things I like to use when we do the kit is the LK35.
Hello. You're a good lad, aren't you? You're a good lad.
That's all the cost, the military mod. Fully waterproof line, ideal. It's got one big pot in the back which I keep the tools and stuff in, and I fit a full 2 weeks worth of everything I need inside this kit, but I use it for my 24 hours as well. It's only 35 litres, that is it. The only thing that goes outside of this kit is my sleeping bag on the top of it. That is a lot. Now when I pack this pack, there's a couple of key features that I need to bring with us. Obviously, I need my axe, I've got an axe loop on the front. So as bushcrafters, we all carry axes, generally do what we do. So what I recommend doing when you're buying a bag, make sure it's got an axe loop on, because that's the hardest thing, to find somewhere where you actually go in the bag. The biggest complaint you get with bags. You alright, buddy?
I'm fine.
You coming in, or?
I'll come in.
So one of the biggest things you get with bushcrafters is the complaint with axes. So the LK35 I find is a really sensible bag. It is issued military, but it's ideal. It's got the cinch at the top as well to tie it up. Now, like I said, in this pack here, I get my DD XL frontline hammock, 3x3 top, under blanket. I then get my my pillow. I've got a small IKEA pillow for 150, squashes down quite small for comfort, one of those. I'll then get all my other kit and stuff that I've got around us, plus my clothing. I'm going to go through the clothing side first, because one of the biggest things people say is, what clothing do I bring? Right, someone's been doing it for a while. Fell Wanderer. When you go away for 24 hours, what kind of clothing do you bring with you?
Depends on the weather, really. If it's like winter time.
That's depends on the weather.
A 35-litre backpack is ideal for an overnighter if you pack it sensibly. It like forces you hard to pick and choose what you put in there.
Yeah.
If you have a bigger pack, the chances are you're just going to fill it with things you don't really need.
Exactly. Well, the answer I was looking for there depends on the weather. However, you do need to be prepared almost for all kinds of weather. So there is certain elements. There's one piece of kit I always take with us, and it's this little thing here, and all this is my poncho, but it's a poncho hammock. If I've got this on me, it doesn't matter what the weather's doing, I know I've got a bit of shelter. For instance, if I kind of get my kit out packed, I'll explain in a moment why your kit should always come out a certain way. When I'm using this, if I'm walking down in the rain, what I tend to do is strip everything off, so I've only got a t-shirt on, and my trousers and stuff like that, take all this stuff off, because the ponchos are going to make you sweat, the plastic, and you can't afford to be wet in cold conditions. So what I find is this is ideal. Now this has got ties on all corners, so when I wear this, I can actually walk up to a tree, measure it out, pull it off, tie one side of the tree, walk the other side, tie the other side of the tree, walk forward, tie the other side, and I can actually just duck out of it, and I've got a shelter above my head. I'm not getting wet, but this is essential for our work. They cost about £10. You can get them between £10 and £15 with the hammock ties on, and they're absolutely tiny. I mean, they're squashed down. I mean, that there is a top. I sleep under this in the summer as a top, so it is literally ideal. So that's one bit of kit I recommend getting, first of all, which I have inside my pack all the time. Now, the next things after that is your essentials to what you're going to actually take with you. For me, believe it or not, my main essentials that I like to take with me is going to be my tools. First of all, I always take a folding saw. Easy, get it from B&Q, about £2.50, or Asda's and stuff during the summer ranges, things like that. Really simple. You can go expensive, you can go cheap, whatever your budget is, but these are absolutely ideal for numerous
He's a good boy. You get your chin tickled, don't you?
Oh, he's getting a little bit.
No, I haven't seen anything much recently, to be honest.
How we doing, mate?
I'm doing fine.
Couldn't say hello because we were having a bit of a discussion there about packing your kit, you know. You know what you're doing because you've got a nice small pack there, kid, haven't you?
35 litre.
We're good.
Aye.
Right, so it's over the top, mate, aye?
I'd start off
Over
with.
the top.
You definitely know where it's at.
I definitely.
Hold on.
Aye, go on up and peep it easy.
I'm over the
Just
move
nip
that. We never really grew up, do we?
Nah,
Yeah.
definitely not.
No.
What kids?
like big kids.
Well, I was remain
Aye, but
kids.
you know when we were kids, we didn't have the we didn't have what we were doing, did
Bed
we?
frame, I used to look for as a kid.
Aye,
I was a
aye.
bed frame.
But you know when you get older, you can go on, oh, I can go on eBay, I can find that, I can do that.
Aye. I made mine from old coat hangers, old wire ones,
We wire bed frames, I used to look
in lacquer bands. You got the corner shop and get some elastic bands. We used to go and do the park and fire berries at people. Used to sting if you got hit with one of them. You know, we did some daft things when we were young as you didn't realise just how dangerous some of these things were. Like if you got to hit somebody in the eye, you could put their eye out.
Absolutely.
Same as when you went to school, you used to get the paper and hire through the pen. Jai's still doing it now. You know,
Pea-
there's kids
pea
still
shooters.
doing that, aye. There you go, mate.
Oh, it's amazing that.
And that's it, it just needs, there you go, that's you. Is it dried out, that wood then, is it?
Aye, it is. It's,
Absolutely.
and it's amazing when it's something that's, you know, it's been made, handmade, and that it's just
It's quite strong, them double ones. It's too strong. You can just cut a single band off, you know.
yeah. It's all about trial and error, isn't it? Find out what's the best reach.
Will the last not give our time?
I don't know how that works.
I mean, that's quite slippy and all, you know. It's just
Aye.
practice, innit? It's just
I can't wait. I can't wait to bag a pigeon with that.
bag of it. That's slippy, that, like.
That's
See,
amazing.
I don't know how you'll fire. Will you fire like that? Or will you fire? Because I'm a sidey, me.
I think
Sidey gangster.
I'll probably try over the top. I reckon most people try over the top and then progress onto the side method.
Just need them cut off, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Any bother, bud?
Can't wait to try that. Did I tell you I made you one? Well, it's off a holly tree. I made 2 of them, and I thought like I'd make one for you. It's been made a while. Like I just didn't have anybody to give it to, and I thought it would. But well, young right, he's 8-year-old. Couldn't trust him with one because he's mad.
He's mad. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You happy with that? It's good. Is that good, Jai?
Made
Right,
from
you want to
holly.
get down that target down there and get practicing.
Yeah, but where do you like shoot from? Like where do you?
It's
Well,
more,
you can either aim through the middle, right? Don't flick it yet, because Dad's going to put your hand there. You can either aim it in the middle, so you want to be aiming there, right? Or you can turn it there and use that as your aim.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean?
I
You
think
going to say
if-
thanks then?
Thanks.
You're welcome. At least it'll get us a good use.
Aye. So now you've got a catapult made by the Fell Wanderer,
Yeah.
right?
I should have signed it to
Should
him.
have signed it for him, aye.
Made from real holly, and they reckon it's difficult to get a holly bush with a nice Y shaped.
Uh-huh.
But I was lucky because the woods where I managed to find 2 bits. So
Is that what it's made out of, holly?
holly, yeah, and it's a hardwood, so it should last a while.
You'll use it, won't you, son?
Yeah.
Get in.
You have to go and get a pigeon now.
Aye, gotta get him pigeons.
Or
Loads of
rabbit.
pheasants.
Is that?
Yeah.
Loads of pheasants in there, Jai.
That'll definitely take a
Well,
pheasant.
what I'll do, Jai, is I'll give you some ammunition, and when you're out, you can just... Look at him lying there.
It's a dog's life.
It's a dog's life, look at
I
him.
that great little shot. I say. Do you not find them that very dark though?
Aye, well, he's got a couple of lamps in there tonight.
But you'll not feel any wind when you're in one of them.
Nah.
And obviously you can even put a stove in there. You can do so much with them. The only downside is they're a little bit heavy, but if you're not travelling very far with them,
Nah, ideal for here, isn't it?
and for the price, they're amazing. I've been meaning to ask you about that. How did it perform? Every time you switch it on, have you got a...
I'm going to find out now, because I'm going to find out with this video. But obviously I had to get the piggyback for the back. That's basically the Bluetooth thing there, you know. That's actually fun, not on.
I thought that was a battery extender.
No, it's just that's the Bluetooth, and it links to that. But it can go, I think, 30 metres or something. I think it says.
And that
You know, the top for it, the top was crap. So I bought a bit of that stuff that you got. You know, just
oh, like just off a kid's toy or something.
I actually bought it off eBay.
Did you?
And cut it up, aye.
I've got some foam in the house. I'll hunt it up for you.
That's proper microphone foam, like.
Alright. They're called dead cats, aren't they?
Dead cats.
Oh, dead mouse. That's all.
This is my new buy, Damien. Got a bit of a knife fetish in ours.
I've noticed, aye.
Beneath the stars sheath, see, there's this little logo.
Oh, aye.
So it was made custom for this knife. And there we'll have it.
Oh, that's nice. It's like a little parang, isn't it?
Chris
Aye.
Kane.
Cookery.
Knife, aye. It's got red scales on it.
Oh, it's lovely, that. That looks like 5mm thick or something, is it?
It's a thick, aye, 4 or 5 mil. It's a good one.
Very nice. You could do a bit of chopping with that.
Aye, definitely, aye.
Like, that's a good survival knife, that. You're not going to snap that baton and
definitely not. Definitely not. But it
Stainless
come up
steel
cheap
as well.
on, Bushcraft trade post, so I jumped all over it and got it off.
you
Tom
were
Linden.
all over it like a cheap suit.
Aye.
Single
I need to get me top up, you know. I'm going to give you a quick look at my setup. I'm in the British Army bivvy bag, and this is the bag I'd use most of the time because I've probably mentioned in the earlier videos that I love the room of these things. You can get your sleeping bag, you can get your mat in, you can get it's like a mini environment. I've got one of them car windscreen frost protectors underneath, and it's basically, I've cut it the shape so it's more like a wedge shape to fit in me, because it tapers off at one end, and that I kind of emphasise just how warm it is to have one of them in, just for upping the R value, the R rating of your sleep system. I've probably mentioned that I've only got a 3-season sleeping bag, and it's always, or nearly always, in its limit. Here in the UK in spring and autumn, it's only good to go down to like 0 degrees Celsius, and even then you are feeling the cold. So that's why I always bring an extra layer of clothing. Thermarest Tough Skin, and it's a little bit thicker than my ProLite, and that does make the difference. It honestly does. And there's just loads of room in here under the DD Superlight 2.9 metres by 3 metres top. Plenty of room to dwell under. Kind of spoiled for choice, really, for where to put stuff. I've got all my gear there, and you've just got acres of room, front and back. And I would say a square top. I mean, I've got the sill top one, which is like 8 by 5 foot. It's all right for solo backpacking and minimalist camping with a like a bivvy bag. But a square top, I mean, it's 2.9 metres by 3 metres, so you can more or less say it's 3 metres squared. There's more possibilities for how you can pitch it, and it's a big enough shelter for 2 or even 3 people. You can do more with it, and when it's packed down, it takes up hardly any room, in your pack, and it's not much bigger than the sill top for bulk. And weight-wise, you're talking a couple 100 grams difference. There's nothing in it. So, with hindsight, I would have gotten this top if I'd known about it. But I mean, there's still room for there's still times I'm going to use the sill top one, which is a decent top in its own right. As a survival shelter, as a windbreak if you're out for a day hike or whatever. It's got its uses.
Before I start, this, Damien, is where it's at, innit? So. Damien.
Sorry, I'm going to film it as well.
I'll keep out of the way.
Aye, we didn't want to scare the customers.
Only thing is, I can't edit it out if I fumble my words and
That's alright, don't worry about it. For the drink. Things, I'll explain. Right, Northern Wilderness. It's me, Steve Taylor, for Northern Wilderness Bushcraft in County Durham at the Finkel Bushmoot. And as you can see, just by the smouldering fire here, with two very well-known bushcrafters. As we glance up, we have on the left, Northeast Bushcrafter, John
This is
Dodsworth.
where it's
And
at.
of course, on the right, we have the Fell Wanderer. It's going to have to smoke a little bit here. And over the back there, we've got Jai. How you doing, Jai? You alright? He's been naptured having his food. Just a quick one, lads. Obviously, we've got a lot of people on our Facebook group and stuff like that, and we're finding that these new live videos is where it's at.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
it's pretty cool because obviously you guys do a lot of your own videos on YouTube. You've got a really good following. You're quite well known, well actually extremely well known in the bushcraft community in the northeast of England. First of all, I want to speak to John a little bit, then go to yourself in a moment. How did you get started in the bushcraft, John?
Basically, I got started because I wanted to do stuff with my kids that my dad never done with me, to be fair, right? And I always thought if I ever had a band, I would do the stuff that I wanted my dad to do with me. He never did it, so this is what I'm doing this for. But really as well, another reason is why I did it is because Jai was constantly playing on PlayStations and that. And computers were taking over his life, and he was just in his bedroom constantly playing PlayStations. And I just thought it's time for me to spend some quality time together, do some stuff that we both might enjoy. And this is definitely what we started doing, you know, getting into bushcraft, getting out in the woods, and just living and chilling, and you know, learning a few skills along the way, and meeting so many new people as well. You know, we're into the same thing with their kids. Like I met Damien as well, you know, and it's just the community in the bushcraft world is absolutely amazing, you know. And I did it for Jai, and it's now brought his personality on,
Right.
and it's bonded with as well. You know what I mean? He was constantly in his bedroom, so I wouldn't see him. But now I'm doing this with him. I was around us. Dad, we're going camping again. Dad, when we're going out again, can I go out with my mates and build a den in the woods, which is stuff that I did as a kid. He never used to do it, but he loves it now. I mean, there's pictures there on my Facebook of Jai up there with his cousin building a treehouse and everything, you know.
Yeah.
And it's good, isn't it, Jai? Is it where it's at, son?
Yeah.
Right here,
That's
right now.
fantastic.
No, that's basically it. Just a bit of me and him bonding, and then also learning skills along the way as well, because it is a learning skill, isn't it? Something do you know what it is? In a few years' time, he's going to be out, you know, girlies and all that stuff. But he'll always come back to this. Now he's got it. He'll always come back to it. He'll have a lot of knowledge, and hopefully he'll do it with his kids as well, because it's, you know, they're on about bringing bushcraft back into school curriculum as well, which I think is a great thing. Like a forest school, and they should be doing it because this is where kids should be, not sitting in the house playing on PlayStation. They should be in the woods with the mums and dads and chilling out and enjoying it, you know.
That's it, exactly.
Aye.
I totally agree, actually.
Did
I totally agree.
I waffle a lot there?
No, you're absolutely fine. Scott Denton's just joined us. Hello, Scott.
Oh,
He said-
Scott.
He said hello, lads.
Oi, oi, oi.
Right.
Why are you not here? Why are you not here, Scott?
That's where it's at. Obviously, Fell Wanderer now. Fell Wanderer, everyone's obviously seen your videos. You're really well known on YouTube as well. Like, I know John Dodsworth, I know you started on the Facebook side, but then you graduated to the YouTube.
Yeah.
However, on your side, you started on YouTube,
Still hasn't
graduated,
got Facebook.
still haven't done Facebook.
Don't do like social media or anything like that. I started off basically just, it was a way of backing up the videos. At the time I was putting videos onto CDs. You know, it was just, I thought I saw YouTube as a kind of another medium to story videos, and it wasn't really bushcraft related in the beginning. It was just like me being out and about, sharing with my friends and family.
Yeah.
But the channel kind of grew, and it's evolved into something, I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like it's grown in a good way. And now I find that I'm out more, I'm getting out more because of it, because it's kind of snowballed into something more.
Yeah.
And I get a thrill when, you know, I meet somebody in the street and say, you know, like, I watch your video, you've got me to get out and do it, you know what I mean? And that's what inspires me to do it.
Fantastic, fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I mean, both of you make some cracking videos and everything like that, and you just get all over the place. Obviously, I've seen some of your videos and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, Northern Wilderness, there's quite a lot of people out there, obviously, who are watching this at the moment, you'll see it a bit later on and stuff. What's your YouTube channel there?
Fell Wanderer.
Just Fell Wanderer. And obviously, John.
Northeast Bushcraft.
Northeast Bushcraft. So for people that maybe are not aware of it from different parts of the UK, definitely check it out and have a look, see what's going on. We've got one of our staff who's just joined us in the conversation from Northern Wilderness. I take that must be Andy, saying alright chaps.
Good luck, Andy. Get well soon, mate.
Aye,
Get well
definitely.
soon. Hurry up and get your bum down here.
Scott Denton is saying I've just come home 2 nights local for me, so he's been away 2 local.
Well, in Scott, as
And,
long as you're getting out there, mate.
He says top YouTubers. That's it. We've got Jay on there as well. He said brilliant videos by both of you. Keep it up.
That's the one. Cheers, Jay. Spot on, mate.
That's fantastic. Now, I mean, obviously, this weekend you've come down Northern Wilderness Bushcraft Moot. I mean, how come you tell us a little bit how you ended up finding out about what we do here?
I think I found you on Facebook, mate. Like, I think I found you on Facebook and then contacted you. Got the invite to come down, and that's, you know, it's been a godsend because I know I can come here and Jai's safe. We're not going to get moved.
Yeah, let's have a look what you've got here. I mean, this is your setup.
Aye.
So I just stand back a moment, just try and get this in, everybody. There's a bit smoky here, but you can see you've got the 4-wheel drive. I mean, that's jacked right up there. You've got the snorkel on it. You've got the full. But you're actually not there tonight. Where are you, John? Where are you?
I'm in my hammock tonight.
You're doing it hardcore.
I'm doing it hardcore, you know, because it was
Doing
getting
it
down
right.
to -3 last night. I thought, you know, I've got to join the boys and get in amongst it instead of getting my roof tent out.
Hey, where's Jai? Where's Jai?
Jai's in his lavoo.
Here.
A little lavoo
Lavoo
there.
here. And look, hailstones and everything.
Aye.
It's what it's all about. Obviously, sitting around the fire here, bit of chat on and stuff like that. That's fantastic. Now, so you heard about us this week. Over at yourself, Phil Wonder?
It's from John. John's, I mean, I was been talking to John for a while through the channel, and he suggested coming down.
Yeah.
And, in the beginning, when I started the YouTube channel, I wasn't really too fussed about meeting other people. It was more, like I said, the channel started off, you know, just to be able to share videos now, and it kind of snowballed into something else, which is a good thing, really, because of getting out and of getting to meet new people.
Yeah.
That like-minded people who are all interested in the same thing. So I've got to thank John for that.
Aye,
put us on to
I'm
the
glad
place.
you've come. It's, you know, I've met a new friend now. You know, that's the thing. You know, you meet people who are like-minded, and you sit round here, and all you do is chat away, don't you, about
And you feel
different knives. I mean, knives. We love knives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to get to that in a moment. I want to get to
Sorry,
knives in a
go on.
minute. So, I wonder what you're saying there?
When you meet people who share a similar interest, you feel like you've known them all your life.
Yeah.
But although I've watched a few of John's videos and he watched some of mine, when we met, it felt like we've known each other for years because we've got like a bond and the fact that we enjoy the same things, the same activities.
Yeah.
You know, we just gelled straight away, and it's just this is what it's all about, just getting out and doing it.
It is indeed, that's what it is. But Luke Melton on me says this is where it's at.
Well then, Luke, you know the dance.
We've also got Scott Denton come back again. He says everyone wants to meet the Wanderer.
Warm weather wanderer.
The warm weather wanderer. Aye.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, you've got a set up tonight. How are you doing? How are you camping tonight?
Just a bivvy under a top.
This is. This, I don't even see this. This is Fell Wanderer. This is hardcore. I mean, we're doing a like luxury compared to like floor dwelling. I mean, that's your setup there. How I mean, do you often floor dwell? Do you hammock or?
I've just recently got into hammock camping. I've never been one for hammocking because I enjoy the simplicity of a bivvy under a tarp, or even just a bivvy on its own without a tarp and just make a shelter somewhere.
Well, there's a couple of people who joined us. We've got Paul Bates on here. Says that John does some waffling.
Batesy lad, this is where you should be. Get some decorating done, lad.
We have another one here. Oh, Gillen's joined us from his hammock. Who's also in our woods down the bottom. And obviously we've got Scott Dent asking a question. He says, now this is to Fell Wanderer. He says, Fell Wanderer have any trouble finding places to stop when he camps with his kayak?
I've only ever camped a couple of times, and it's been on the local river where I've got permission to fish, and it's I haven't been anywhere apart from that. In the Lake District, obviously, which I think technically you're not supposed to camp anywhere, but as long as you arrive late, leave early, leave no trace, you shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
So I've never had a problem because I try to respect the environment. I always leave no mess.
Yeah.
You know, arrive late and leave early, and that's, you know, as long as you do that and you're sensible about things, don't make, you know, lots of noise, lots of mess, you shouldn't have a problem.
Now, what it is, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up in a minute, but I've got one last question before I do wrap it up. Do you have any spooky things that's happened to you when you've been out and you've been in the wild by yourselves?
But for me, it's when I'm camping in Harwood Forest.
Whereabouts is this?
Harwood Forest, Northumberland. I mean, I've camped there lots of times on my own. And that was just one night. It was just 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. There's nobody around for miles, and there's no wind. Yeah, you might get the odd deadfall, you know, but I was hearing like what was like cracks and like knocks, like something was bending branches or something, and actual like what I would call power knocks. It wasn't just a branch, a dead limb falling off a tree. And I'm thinking, I'm miles from nowhere here, and I found what you could describe as a footprint.
Right.
So I've got an open mind. What if there is, you know, like other kind of like I know what we're getting onto here, but
Yeah.
unknown species,
Yeah.
you know.
It's a possibility. You can't, this world's too big to just rule it all out. I mean,
I believe there is, for definite, in say North America and places like that. But I'm very sceptical about somewhere like in Britain where there isn't really the kind of habitat for a massive population. But you've got to think there must be something strange going on when I'm finding branches which have been snapped in the shape of a W. Yeah, fair enough, the wind might blow, you know, a tree over, but for something to be W shaped, and I'm finding what could be, you know, be a print, but also, you know, like knocks. I was even getting knocks. I went with my son, or like, just for the, you know, just.
the smoke's getting out.
No,
The
it's
joys
got
of
me.
being around the fire.
We're just doing tree knocks and that. We weren't expecting anything. And yeah, we're hearing stuff. We're hearing
Yeah.
knocks in reply. Well, that was somebody else fooling around at the same time and was replying, but it still doesn't explain what I'm hearing 3 o'clock in the morning in the middle of nowhere, camping on my own. And it's psychological because I'll not go camping there on my own anymore, just because what could be there, even though that's probably nothing there or may be nothing there. It's just the thought that something could creep up on us in the middle of the night when I'm not expecting it, and I've got no way of protecting myself.
That's fantastic, it is. I'm reading some of the stuff. It says, Paul Bates says, Damien, there was one sitting next to you. Ha ha. Talking about the Yeti or whatever. Yeti, what they call Bigfoot.
Bigfoot,
There he is.
There he is there, #1 super wild camper.
Oh son, we're still videoing.
I'm just getting a little bit in before it gets a little bit too dark. Yeah, that's where Jai's been sleeping, in the lavoo, cracking a little shelter that. Bit dark inside, may not be everybody's cup of tea, a little bit on the heavy side, but for bushcrafting you cannot beat them. Brilliant little shelters. And John's he's not glamping tonight. He might have been glamping last night. No, he wasn't glamping last night. He's John's in the hammock.
Cheers, come in son.
And got a nice little fire going there. Lots more bushcraft tonight, so it's going to be a good one. Fire's probably nearly up, like, but it'll sharp get that alive again. And there's John, the other John, good lad.
Alcoholic John, good lad John.
Aye, you're a good lad. I mean, we're all good lads here, and
Certainly are, mate. Certainly are.
this is definitely where it's at. And
Without a shadow of a doubt.
we've got the axes out. We've got mine's underneath the top because I sort of chucked it down before, but we've got loads of axes here, so we're not gonna. We've got plenty of tools for the job. Come on, John, show us where it's
I
at.
think it'll go through it, it hasn't got much swing on it.
Go on. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Through like that. It's gone through
that's
like
excellent, that. And that was the Hunterfast Classic hunting axe.
That was the
800 gram head.
850.
850.
850.
Are you going there, yeah? Holding that. Oh, turn that axe the other way around. Because if I catch myself on that,
I'd use a strap bit of wood rather than your axes, you clip it like.
edit that bit falling out.
Come on, John, show us where it's
See
at.
now, good to cut through, like, innit? Aye.
Aye.
Boosh.
Do you want to go again?
Really damp, like.
That's certain. Do you want to go again? What happened?
I will never go as well. Can I have a go?
Well, yeah.
Aye, go on, I'll video.
Go on, mate.
I'm not an expert, but see what happens.
Rather than that, but on the end. Wood on wood.
It helps, doesn't it?
Aye, it does.
Cracking Davy mint.
Second try.
Little I knew, but in it. Aye.
That's it, Damien, beautiful.
Right, Damien, stay there, mate. Stay there. You're up again. You're up again. Hang on.
Now this is going to be a good test because it's quite a large piece, this thing.
Do you know what? It's as though you're just going through it.
Aye.
Aye.
More than
Isn't
this.
it?
You're there.
And again, let's go, and again.
Nearly.
You're going to hit the same area, sit exactly the same place.
There you go.
Beautiful,
Got it.
Damien.
That's the one.
Have another go.
Go on, yeah, finish it off, Damien. Aye.
I'll do it more for you.
Whoop! Whoop!
And again. Turn upside down, hit the back down.
Aye.
Hit it that way. Now the back's in, watch. If you turn it that way, right, use the back,
Oh, right. That's the technique of it.
Aye.
How we doing, little man? Are you good? Are you enjoying it?
Enjoying it.
Do you love coming in the woods with your dad? Eh? Are you going to come to the next one?
Yeah.
The next meet, yeah? Play with Jai?
Yeah.
Are you going to show him how to shoot a catapult? Because you're kind of good with a catapult, aren't you? Eh?
Start them here, mate.
That's it, start them young.
Get them invested.
Lovely. Aye, you got it. Beautiful. Slow that down. Slow that down in that video. Look good. Where did I put me?
Is it on you watch? Where is it?
What's that,
On your
son?
bed.
Aye, somebody else have a glass.
The bit of the top there, they'll flip it over. See the bit where it's open? Smack that and it'll crack it open.
You will. You'll crack it open.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What were you saying, son? Tell us again, mate.
I said if you knock the bit over the top, if you know that bit it's sticking up.
Ah, I can see it. This bit, that bit.
That bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
If you knock that off and then flip it over, that bit there where it's got the crack in, just whack it.
Ah, I see what you're saying, mate. If you knock that bit off, turn it over, and it's already got a crack in, so it'll be easier, won't it? Is that what you're saying? You're a clever lad, you like. Good lad gives 5 then. Yay! Good man. You tell your daddy brings you in the woods, doesn't he?
Whoa. How are you getting the limited edition? That 10 were yours. They're nearly 40, 50 quid then.
What? What are?
Them limited edition ones.
What? Who?
Easy.
Oh, I was all over that there. I've just given him that. Is that what they want? 40, 50 quid?
Oh, don't believe it there.
For the sheep?
What? Fucking limited edition. I gave the wrong one, John.
Thought you were being serious there.
What was that for, didn't it? Want this back?
You're right there, son.
Yes!
Lovely.
That's a fella.
Still took 3 shots, see.
Doesn't matter,
Doesn't
does it?
Gone through.
Oh, look at the woodlice. Oh,
that one of them?
Witchery grubs. Oh, the woodlice. You can eat them, you know. Bear Grylls does.
Pass one of you.
The reckon just tastes like shrimp. Caught the
Pass one of
crack.
you.
Do you want one? Go on, John.
Go on, John.
Go on.
Hold on.
Go
Oh,
on.
hold on. There
John, you will be my hero if you eat one of them. Go on, eat
Isn't he?
it. Go on.
Right.
I'll eat one if you eat one.
Can you see it wiggling?
Aye. Wait, let's see it. Oh, it's on your tongue. Oh, number one.
Somebody get me out of here. Aye,
Yeah, I've got to have one new, haven't I?
Go on then.
I've got one, have I?
There, that's on his back. That's a fucking
Pepper
thingy
five,
lace, that,
pepper
isn't it?
five.
I would lace.
Yeah, okay, lads.
That's bushcraft for you, Damien. If you want to see bushcraft, you've seen it
tastes a bit
right
woody.
here.
Almost shrimpy.
Son, move it back by a bunny lad. Good lad.
Almost shrimpy.
Bit, not that nice, actually.
No.
No, not really.
I mean, that's
Taste-
better.
taste the wood.
Carrot and curry.
Prawns are nice, I like.
Aye.
Oh, it's vile, that.
Horrible. Really bad.
You have to take...
Oh, he's a spit of his
It
damn
didn't-
mind, didn't he?
It didn't affect us straight away. It was actually like
The
woody at
aftertaste.
first. It was the aftertaste.
How do we have that taste, John?
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, I'm not going to bother now.
Oh, go on. How we've all got to do it, you know. Come on.
Aye, how are you?
Come on.
One of them.
Oh, come on, man. You'll be a hero if you eat one.
I'll sell it, nothing left.
That was quality, that one. John, if you eat that, you'll be my hero.
I can still taste the damn
I
thing.
can taste it, aye.
See those nettles there? Now, I know a way you can eat them and it doesn't take much preparation. This is the worst part, picking them because you're about to get stung. And all you do is, you just hold it over a fire and you just burn the prickles off and then that's good to eat.
Is that what you're going to do, like, Dave?
Aye.
Is that the sheep for the ganser in this? Or is it just one that's been made?
That's been made for that. That's been made by Beneath the Stores. He's a good leatherman, like.
Aye.
Beneath the, that's his.
Here to it, isn't it? Really good.
Fucking Billy.
The last time I ate nettles I spilled my ring.
Did you?
Aye. But it may be in the drink as well, like.
No, but you haven't even had a drink yet.
Yes?
The last time it was like a few years ago. That's nice, that. Full of iron, full of minerals, and
Is it gone? Does it sting you?
the bottom bit, mate. The top bit's fine. It's been burnt off all the prickles, like.
He's a proper bushcrafter, he on is. Proper bushcrafter, one of the
And that's alright, isn't it? It's a cabbage.
Howdy, aye.
In a survival situation. That's ideal, that. Nettles. Makes good tea as
Oh, I
well.
didn't know you could burn it.
Aye.
Let
eat it.
let the tea.
Hey, you learn something new every day. Loads over there.
Tasty that.
It is, aye. It's just like a salad. Like a salad vegetable.
Salad.
You gonna get some more, yeah?
That's the same as your son, is it? Same as
Hey, you got a carry tool there, young. You're all tug.
got some tool on him, hasn't he?
Aye.
You know what it is? I've just done an interview there with Stevie, and that's what he was on about. And I says, that on,
Yes!
get on,
Excellent!
lad.
Hey, he's good.
He's good.
We just done about the Stevies that they're on about bringing this kind of skills back into school, and you know,
What you
we
want?
should do, shouldn't they?
Don't worry, have forest school,
Well
don't they?
done, mate. Gives 5.
Well, that's meant that out.
Give us a this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Come on,
Go on.
this is where it's at.
Do that with
Oh,
the
hey.
swear tart.
This is where it's at.
This is retard.
Right, kid.